Hi everyone, welcome into this week's my weekly CBS Fix. I would like to dedicate this video to Eric and Sasha Schuster's father who passed away this past week. His name was Yehuda ben Eliyahu. May this video be a merit for him and his soul in the next world. In this week's Parsha Shemini, so we learn again about the laws of kosher. We spoke about this a couple of times. But I just wanted to dilate on the different signs that point out a kosher animal. One of them is an animal that has split hooves, and the other sign of a kosher animal is an animal that chews its cud, which it regurgitates its food, goes back down into another chamber of the stomach, whereas non-kosher animals only have a one-chambered stomach. Kosher animals have a four-chambered stomach. That's what a cud-chewing animal is. So the question is, what exactly are these two signs? What exactly is the lesson that Hashem is trying to teach us? A, and B, is it worse if an animal has one kosher sign and only has one, or is the animal that has neither even less kosher than at least an animal that has one? So our sages teach us that an animal that has one kosher sign is actually even more repulsive to Hashem than an animal that has zero kosher signs. It doesn't chew its cud, nor have split hooves. For example, ask most people what is the biggest sin that a Jew can do. Most Jewish people would say, to eat pork. Now, what exactly is it about the pig that the pig became the animal that is always used for non-kosher food? So besides the fact that pig is very popular meat among the non-Jews, but nevertheless, the pig does have one kosher sign. The pig has split hooves, but the pig does not chew its cud. Now, why is that worse? It's worse because the pig tries to advertise on the outside and trick people as if it is a kosher animal. It sticks out its hooves and says, you see? Split. I'm kosher. I'm good. And that's a lesson for us all to learn. That on the outside, we try to portray ourselves as one way, as being good kosher people, but on the inside, we don't chew our cuds, and people don't see that. But the message to us is that we have to be kosher on the inside and the outside. Of course, that's a level that we all have to strive to, but at least a little bit on a small level, everybody's expected to do that to some extent. It can't be two different ways. If you're in love with Hashem on the outside, you can't hate Hashem on the inside. If you love Torah on the outside, you can't hate Torah on the inside. You have to have both ways. You have to be kosher inside and out. And that is the lesson. So therefore, an animal, though, that is not kosher on the inside either, doesn't chew its cud, and doesn't have split hooves, it's at least not trying to feign what its actual existence is, what it actually is. But an animal like the pig that is kosher on the outside by having the split hooves but does not chew its cud, indicating that its inside is no good, that's even worse. So therefore, that's a lesson for this week. That's a lesson that we learned from kosher. And therefore, my blessing to you is that your inside should be like the outside. You should be good through and through. Have a wonderful Shabbos. We'll talk to you next week. Thank you for listening. Bye.